a lot of people do product reviews when they're brand new. I'm going to start looking at products that I've had for a little while already and looking at how they've held up and how they've, maintained their quality over time. How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to be going ahead and taking a longer look at the Corsair Scimitar RGB Pro RGB, something along those lines. Hello, squirrel. And back to this. So I've been using this. I purchased it because I got a new job that I have to use there's a lot of typing, a lot of emails that get sent. It's logistics coordinator, if anybody's wondering. And having the ability to program email templates and everything straight to any one of these buttons with the IQ software is actually really, really useful. And that's the main selling point for me for this. I don't do a lot of MMO gaming or any gaming that requires this many buttons or anything like that. So it did come in handy for a little while I was playing Star Wars The Old Republic, but it didn't hold my interest for forever. And after having used it for a year, kind of go over how how it's held up over time and what kind of condition it's still in to see, even at $40, is it a peripheral that's going to last or a component that's going to last and you're going to be able to get enough use out of to warrant the price. Some of them just standard plus minus review stuff. It does link with the IQ software, which as far as hardware or software that's required for certain hardware functions isn't the worst. It's fairly lightweight, very feature rich, interface isn't half bad, a lot of opportunity for customization for the hardware. You can't really change a whole lot software wise for it. I have a knurled texture on the side here where your ring and pinky finger land. You can see it's a fairly comfortable even to float with, but you can see there's the knurled texture here and then here as well. That hasn't started peeling up really at all, which is nice. It does collect some dust and some dirt and grime, and it's because of the texture and the material is fairly difficult to actually keep clean. Other bonus, it does have a fairly long braided cable. I never actually have to unwind it from where it is there. Actually, I need to rewind it a little bit tighter because I don't need that much slack. I have noticed over time that there has been some slight fraying that's started, which is almost to be expected given the amount of travel this mouse sees. It doesn't just sit on a desk and live there and get used there. It's constantly, 3 days a week, 5 days a week getting pulled in and out of backpacks and thrown around on the desk, that type of deal. There's been no damage or fraying from the connector side, which is good. It does feature through the IQ software automatic profile switching or manual profile switching using one of these buttons is DPI, one of these is the profile switching. So you can manually switch what profile you want. If you have more than one, you can create more than one general profile if you don't want to go application specific. The application specific profile you can actually set up and link it to the program, so when IQ sees that program is opened and when it's the focus window, it will automatically enable that specific profile for those macros. So you can have it do different things in Google and Chrome versus in Firefox, or DaVinci Resolve versus Adobe Premiere, Photoshop, Lightroom, Illustrator, even games as well. So I could have my Old Republic profile enabled automatically when that starts up. I don't really have much else to say on it. It's a mouse, and after a year it still works, it's still holding up, and it still provides the exact same value it did at purchase. So for $40, shipped from Amazon, done. If you made it this far, thanks for watching the video. Go ahead, drop a like if you liked it, dislike if you didn't, and please tell me in the comments why you liked or didn't like it. And I hope to see you again in the next one.